first question, let's talk about the deadlift really quick. When you watch somebody deadlift for the first time or for the first 100 times and you're just kind of trying to process visually what the body is doing in the deadlift, it's easy to think about too many things at once, and trying to figure it out on your own can become really overwhelming really quickly. So I want to talk about 1 or 2 really good nuggets you can just focus on throughout your deadlift, and we'll get you closer to making it correct. So the first thing I always have anybody do before they ever start to deadlift a bar is figure out the hip hinge position that they're going to engage into and return to for every standard stance barbell deadlift that they perform. So first thing you want to do is separate your feet about hip width apart. You're going to take your fingers and you're going to put your middle finger on the tip of your knee. Okay, then you're going to take the heels of your palms and you're going to shove them into your leg right where they land above the knee with the finger at your knee. Okay, from there you're going to push into the heels of your palms so that it straightens out your back. And if I'm looking into a mirror like I'm looking into the camera right now, you should be able to see the front of my chest and shirt. My arms should be locked out. This will ensure proper hip hinge, which I'll show you from the side in a second. But more importantly, well, not more importantly, probably equally as important, it's training your back for proper back engagement on the bar as well. So let me show you from the side. And I'll do this on every single setup, every time I walk up to the bar, just to ensure that I'm programming that engagement in the back and the hip hinge at the same time. So here, forget that the bar is there for a second, I just want to show you from the side. You're going to take your middle finger, put it on your knee, press the heel of your palm where it lands, squeeze your shoulder blades together behind you, stick your chest up and out, and also pretty important is make sure your shoulders aren't shrugging up towards your ears. Here. So I'm programming what this feels like. I feel a little bit of pull in my lower back, in my upper glutes. I feel the squeeze of my back in between my shoulder blades here. I feel my hips hinging in a nice kind of locked position there. Okay? Remembering how this feels will ensure that I can kind of think about that feeling throughout the rep of the deadlift. I'll show you what I mean. The only thing I want you to think about besides that body position after you do it a couple times, when you walk up to the bar, the first thing I'll have people start off with is focusing on pushing the ground away from you. And you want to focus, or imagine that you are stuck in a room, and the only thing that's going to get you out is the push of your legs, okay, to create space to get you out of where you're stuck. And usually utilizing that visual will help out quite a bit. So I'm going to walk up to the bar. You can't see because the plate's in the way, but my shins are going to touch the bar, right in the middle. From there, I put my middle finger on my knee, put the heel of my palm on my leg, push up, okay? Straightening out your back, sticking your butt out behind you, everything's nice and tight here. From here, I take my hand and I move it out of thumb width. So here, I move it out of thumb width, and then I'm going to get down to the bar by dropping my butt, nothing else. Super isolated movements here. Shins on the bar, middle fingers, palm heels, push, thumb width, and I drop the butt. Now I have an awesome setup for my deadlift right here. Grab the bar, take a deep breath, and focus on pushing the ground away from you, and you have your deadlift. Okay, one more thing that I will make sure that after people get those most foundational little nugget basics, the second thing I'll always incorporate is bringing your hips into the bar. So pushing the ground away from you, pushing your hips into the bar. It's all a push. At no point am I walking up to this bar and yanking on it or pulling. It's all pushing down, pushing hips in. Here, shins up to the bar, middle finger, palm heel, squeeze back, thumb width, lower the butt, pushing the heels, and push my hips into the bar. Boom. Now it translates over into dumbbell deadlift. If you only have dumbbells at your disposal or want to work it in a different way, best thing you can possibly do is get your setup here, thumb width, lower grab your dumbbells, and focus on the push. Now to reinitiate downward position, I always say pop the knees and butt. That means do this. You're going to remember what this felt like because you're going to let your body return to there. So those are some deadlift nuggets to get started. There's about 10,000 things that I could say about the deadlift, but I wanted to throw those foundational points out there because if you erase everything you've ever learned about a deadlift and applied these few basic things, you should be deadlifting with proper form really soon. Okay.